here tonight. They were and they get the double play. Colton Wong will stand in. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Juan Pena 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in for his second at bat. Freddie will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
That right there is his 500th RBI. He drove in with that base hit. You know, now you start talking about the big boys when you start getting the 500 RBI territory.
Digging in and looking for more. Juan Pena 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Well, it's been a rough outing for him, and you see an example right there. A high pitch, another base hit. When he struggles is when he keeps the ball up in the zone.
First baseman number.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Trevor Plouffe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Moss is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, A.J. Pierzynski. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Liner toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready once again. Juan Pena 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line towards center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He struck swinging in his last trip to the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Matt Adams now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Matt Adams.
3-2 for you right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Pena, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter. Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Bert Glenn gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jason Grilly hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night. In Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he scattered 9 hits. I'm being kind. He gave up 9 hits in his last outing. I don't know what to expect this one.
Striding in, Juan Pena. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get
on its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Martin not the challenge.
So stepping in, Colton Wong, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sent on the ground out to second. Pena, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-hand. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. There. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is trying to pick things up where we left off. Juan Pena. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs. Now at the plate, Juan Pena. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Smoke toward third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Freddie Freeman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Tapped out in front of home. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Juan Pena, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Colton Wong will stand in. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Jed Jerko, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. The 0-1 to third. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
For this afternoon.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Juan Pena.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. That average way up there to start things out with 38 home runs and 86 RBIs. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And it's a 7-2 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Steven Prater. 8-2 is how this one ends today. Michael Wacha earns his On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game one is next. Keith Koo will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Standing in, Juan Pena, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First pitch on its way. To short, hit hard. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded softly to the right. Freeman scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 here in the early.
Hey, get yourself out here. Let's go.
He pulls this one into right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Digging in to try it again, Juan Pena, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. 2-run score.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 3 runs already home here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez. Gone!
Wow, that's when a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Striding in once again, Nick Hundley. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Nick Hundley.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. Pena takes it in. And he's retired here, 1 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reyes is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Pena. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Freddie Freeman will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta as it ready once again. Juan Pena. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Wait for a good one now.
Shot back up the middle, and they'll start this inning off. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the end. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Justin Miller wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jake McGee earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado, and Coors Field. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself. He finally got his first win of the season after failing a couple times to get to that point. Let's see if he can go back-to-back wins now.
Stepping up now, Juan Pena. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Runners on the move for second. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them. And I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Grounded to first. Reynolds fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, here's Carlos Gonzalez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Pena. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Pena. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Crisp is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think it was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now a throw to second, and it turns into a double play. Settling in now, Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 28.
Ground ball right side. Pena is right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Here's the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To him. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Pena. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on.
Ready for another shot now, Juan Pena. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Right at the third base. Now at the plate, Tom Murphy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Tom Murphy.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. To his right, Pena. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Hundley.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Pena on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez.
The right
Couple
fielder,
of walks for him
5,
thus far.
Carlos Gonzalez.
0-2, here it is. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Juan Pena. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle.
We need you right now. Let's go. Let's go. Your pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you could witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing. With the 1-2, runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Pena, throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Atlanta Braves blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Mike Fultonevich earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 14 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Streets.
A look there at Coors Field on a Wednesday night. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves. Coming to the plate now, Juan Pena, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Lifted in the air out to left field. Hara is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in.
Safe.
Well, Matt, that.
So striding in, Carlos Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit on the ground to third. There, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So striding forward now, Juan Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
24, Trevor Plouffe.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-2 delivery on the ground up the middle, and a glove, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Into the box now, Ben Paulson, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, heading out towards shallow right. Crisp waits on it.
I got it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Juan Pena. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Blackman is under it. 1 down. In is Gerardo Parra. It was a walk in his last trip.
Number 8. Gerardo Parra.
The 0-1 delivery on the ground to third. There's Plouffe to second for on to first, a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later and it's gone.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Pena.
Second baseman, Juan Pena.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Plouffe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Plouffe.
No one better. Need you right here.